One of the biggest skill sets that you're going to need for 2025 is knowing how to prompt engineer artificial intelligence. Let me give an example. How many of you have wanted to create a podcast before? So basically, there's a software now that allows you to create a podcast from scratch. For example, I went to this AI software and basically I just got the URL and then I click one button, it creates a podcast for me. So that means you can take your business or somebody else's business and then you can put it into this software and it'll create a podcast for you. Then you can put it on iTunes, Spotify, and millions of people will listen to it over time, and then you get business from that. This is literally how it works. So this is why you need to learn new skills in order to pay the bills. So when I told my friend about all these seminars I was attending, they said, John, it's a scam, right? It sounds too good to be true. But here's the fact of the matter, right? In the past, what you'd have to do is you would typically have to learn the content and then execute the content. So for example, we would have the knowledge base here. So this is what we do. We have the knowledge and then we have the result over here. But to do it, you have to do a lot of implementation and execution. Well, let me ask you a question. Guess what can do AI, the execution? AI can do the execution for you. What I realized, you should only get advice from your friends and the friends that have got the result that you want. Right? Don't get advice from the friends who don't have the results that you already are talking about. So whenever I want to achieve success in my life, I ask two questions. First question is, who's achieved it? The second question is, how did they do it? So you have to get a coach and a mentor like all top athletes do. You see, you must always be learning. So here's what I learned. I learned that if you want to make money while you sleep, you need something that's open 24 hours a day. All of us now can create an online shop. And when we create this online shop, we're now able to start monetizing. We need to sell something. And then we need to use it to grow our own business, use it to sell other people's products and services, and also turn our passion into an income. You can use this to grow your own business, use it to sell other people's products and services, get paid for it, or you can turn your passion into an income as well. But the key here is you need visibility. So I first created my online shop. So literally it's a software called Lovable. I can come here and say, create a website that will allow me to upload a video and play it. And what this AI will do, it will program the entire thing. So it's going to write code for me. It's going to put in all the programming. It puts in all the job spec. It's going to now program all the code. So this is literally writing software and websites for me. This is why it's so powerful to be able to get through all of this. If you see, I've just created a video uploader where I can click a button now, and now I can upload content. I've just literally taught you how to create a website, and now you can actually do this for somebody else. This is how you can create your online shop that allows you to really grow your content. And now you can create a website without having to pay $15,000, $20,000. You can now create this for somebody else and charge them for it. So anyway, I created my first online shop and I basically got no sales, right? Why? Because I didn't have traffic. So this is why I'm kind of telling you in a story format, because facts tell, but people don't remember things with the facts. They remember things through story. Don't forget, I've been doing this for 20 years, right? So, I know how to actually create so you remember this stuff, you can execute it, okay? So here's what I learned. All because you got a website doesn't mean that people will come to your shop to buy something. So now you're gonna use AI to create the website, but you need traffic. So how do you create traffic? There's a piece of software called Blaze. So what does Blaze allow you to do? Blaze gives me the ability, so AI, to create a lot of content. So for example, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna create social media content. It asks me, what do I want to create? So creators who wanna make money but don't know how. So let me ask this AI to create content for me. It finds my target audience. I wanna post on Instagram, click select images. Now it's creating images for me to post on Instagram. You see how easy that is? So now I don't have to create content anymore. Like, it can do a lot of traffic generation for you. That's why I'm telling you this story, because you don't want to learn the old ways of doing it. You want to learn the new ways. You see, during the pandemic, a lot of these shops started closing down. And so my discovery was that the more people that know that you exist, the more income you make. I remember doing a talk and I kind of wrote this little guide. Basically, someone asked me, how much is the guide? And I said, I don't know, £47. And you know what I did? The guy gave me £50 to keep the change. That's when I realized that a lot of people value in your head more than the things that you value yourself. And so I got all these emails. I got up in the morning, I sent 800 emails with a link, a PayPal link for £47. And I got up in the morning and I'd sold 369 copies at £47 each. I made 17,500 whilst I was sleeping. Now you can do this with AI. So the key here is if I can get more eyeballs on them and more people that know who I am, the more likely people are to buy something from you.